As the boarding neared completion, word arrived that Union steamers had been sighted, and that revelation prompted Floyd to order the boats to cast off, and in their haste, he abandoned the 20th Mississippi and even his own personal staff. While Floyd and Pillow fled, Buckner sent a message to his old friend, U.S. Grant. When it arrived, Grant got out of a feather bed, drew on his trousers, and while his former West Point instructor, Charles Smith, warmed his backside by a fire, Grant read the message aloud. Within, Buckner asked if they might meet to discuss terms for surrender. Turning to Smith, Grant asked, "Well, what do you think?" And his old infantry tactics instructor barked, "No terms to the damned rebels." And so Grant sat down and wrote out a message to a man who before the war had loaned him money. He wrote a message that would make him famous. He wrote, "No terms except an unconditional and immediate surrender can be accepted. I propose to immediately move on your works." Buckner had little choice but to accept what he bitterly called ungenerous and unchivalrous terms. White flags went up all along the lines, and as the sun started to warm the wet, wintry landscape, Federal troops began to occupy Fort Donelson. The installation on the Cumberland River had cost Grant, of his 27,000 men engaged, some 500 killed, 2,000 wounded, some 200 missing. Confederate casualties were around 300 killed, 1,200 wounded, and a staggering 12,000 captured, along with 20,000 stands of arms, 65 artillery pieces, 1,200 boxes of beef, and mountains of provisions. Though Gideon Pillow and John Floyd escaped, they became victims of their own doing. Upon reaching Nashville, Pillow wanted a new command. None was extended. Floyd's career never recovered. In August of 1863, he fell victim to disease. Conversely, the North had an unlikely new hero, US Unconditional Surrender Grant. Yet while headlines sang his praises far behind the lines, Henry Halleck went after him. Unaware of victory and worried about a possible Confederate attack, he badgered Grant with messages. Yet when he learned of Confederate surrender, his needling turned into elation. He simultaneously claimed credit while toying with the idea of taking Grant's command.